Yeah, what's up, guys? Alright, so many of you have been asking me, like, Mario, you trade so many models, so many strategies. So, which strategy can I use for Forex and all that? So, I have one strategy that works on both Forex and NQ. So, in recent times when the market was like really crazy, right? This was kind of what I was using. So, basically, if you guys really watch all my videos and notice, right? At one of my layouts on TradingView, you will actually see the word top bottom tick, right? So I usually use this chart and all that. So I'm exposing this strategy for free because I learned it for free. So I mean, I kind of learned it for free and then inputted my own things, but I believe that knowledge should be free. So yeah, I'm gonna show it to you guys. All right. So follow me accordingly. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna be talking like this because I'm kind of sick, so but the show has to go on. I promised a video today, so this is what we're gonna do. All right. So first and foremost, as you guys know, this is only for educational purposes. It's not financial advice. Blah blah blah. Right. So cool. So as I said, this works. Let's go through the fundamental rules first. Right. So this works on EU, GU. So far it worked on gold. NQ, ES, and yeah, so far these are the only pairs that I use this with. So if you guys want to use it, please always remember backtest it first. All right. Okay, let's go. So first and foremost, we need to get your fib tool ready. All right. So your fib settings should be something like that. All right. So you should have the 1, 0, 0 0.5, 0 0.59, 0 0.705, -2, 0.14, -0.25, -0.62, and -1. All right. So all those in green, right, is gonna be your potential TP points. All right. And the white is basically your anchor points. Your 0.5, even your 0.5, you can change it to orange or whatever color you want because it's just showing you the premium and discount area, right? The 0.59 and 0.705 are going to be your entry points, so you can mark that in whatever color you want. That's totally up to you, right? Click on template, save it in whatever name you want to. I saved it to OTE, optimal entry point, right? Optimal entry, sorry. All right, cool. Now that's out of the way. Now let's just dive straight into the strategy. So for this strategy, you don't need what do you call that? Sorry guys, my brain's not working. Uh, what do you call that, bro? Oh, yeah. You don't need daily bias, all right? Yeah, so you don't need daily bias. So optimally, what is gonna happen, right? You're gonna see price do all this, whatever it's gonna do, right? Up till 9 a.m. EST, right? So that means that's 9 a.m. New York timing, right? Up till 9 a.m. So the only time we're gonna find a trade, remember this clearly, the only time you're gonna find a trade is 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. New York time. All right, this is the only time you're gonna find this trade. Nothing more than that. If you don't get an entry by 10:30, you're not gonna take the trade. If you want to take after it, that's totally up to you. But go back, test it, see whether it works for you, right? But I'm only gonna suggest use up till 10:30, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. All right. So step one, at 9 a.m. Right, you're gonna mark out your 5 minute, again 5 minute reason high and reason low. That is just swing high and swing low. So if you don't know what is a swing high, what is a swing low, it's basically uh how do I draw it? Okay, I'm gonna draw it here, right? So imagine first candle, second candle, third candle, right? So the center candle's wick is higher than the left and right, right? That's a swing high. Same thing for a down candle, right? So it can even be like this, right? So this is a swing low, right? That's about it. That's swing high, swing low. So that's your high and the low, reason high, reason low. You can also mark all the other swing high, swing low just as a target point. All right. So that's step one. All right. Step two. Once you've marked all this out, right, you're gonna wait. You can either wait on the 5 minute or 1 minute or whatever, right? You're gonna wait for the price, right, to sweep a high, right? You can either sweep a high or you can sweep a low, whatever. The moment it sweeps, you're gonna drop to your 1 minute time frame. Once you're in your 1 minute time frame, you are gonna see, right, a market structure shift. So if you guys know what is a break of structure is going upwards. Market structure shift is just from upwards trend, it goes to a downward trend, right? Cool. So once it goes to your downward trend, I mean, yeah. Once it goes to your, once it does a market structure shift, you're gonna mark from the top to the bottom of that, right? With your Fib tool. So once you mark that, your entry points is simple. It's going to be at the 0.59, stop loss at the stop loss at the 1, and your TP is at the swing points that you created just now, right? Could be this, or you can even mark the nearest Fib tool marking that is near it, right? So this is with the idea that the price is going to go up. Tap onto this entry point, right, and just break down below. Alright, so that's about it, guys. I'm so sorry I'm sniffing into the mic. I know it's annoying, but I'm sorry, right? So that's about it. That's the whole strategy, actually. So let's go look at some live examples, right? Let me go find 9 o'clock. Maybe let's just do yesterday's one instead. Let me find 9999. So for me, it's gonna be at 9 p.m. because mine is UTC UTC plus 8. So for New York, it's gonna be at 9 a.m. right? So this is where 9 a.m. is gonna start, right? So simple. What did I say? Step one, we mark the swing high and the nearest swing low. This is a swing low, right? If you can see, this candle's wick is lower than the left and right. This is also a swing low. Do I have any other swing lows? This is a swing low. I mean, this is like relatively equal lows, so that's a good target point also, right? So next, what did I say? We need to wait for a sweep, right? So I don't care if a new swing high or swing low is being formed after 9, right? What I'm saying is before 9 only, right? So now we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for the 5 minute to create a swing. Cool. Look at this, right? It just swept. It could be a body close. It could be just a sweep or whatever, right? But what else do you see? Look at this. There's also a liquidity point over here, right? And it just swept, right? So that's still considered, it's just sweeping with the body, right? So I'm going to delete this since it swept this the highest, right? I'm going to drop to the 1 minute. And I'm just going to wait for what? Next step, market structure shift. Where's our market structure shift? So same thing, right? We got to have a swing low. Where is my, okay. Do we have a swing low? We don't. Until here, right? We have a swing low here. So if it breaks this point, this is going to be my market structure shift. So let's see. What did it just do, right? It just broke the recent high. So what happens? My market structure shift moves to this point right here, right? Because swing high, swing low, and then break of structure to the top side, right? My bad. We have another. Wait. Yeah, correct. This is the market structure shift. Why is this the market structure shift and not this? Because there wasn't a new high being created, right? So it's a swing high, swing low. If we have a swing high and then this happens, then this is a swing low, but we don't have a swing high over here, right? So this stays as our swing low, right? So let's see if we get a break. Cool. If I just get a wick, I wouldn't count that as a market structure shift, but since we got a body closure, then yes, we have a market structure shift. So now take our fib, mark it from the top to the bottom, right? I'm just gonna clear this so that it's not confusing you guys. What do you see right here? It moved lower, right? So we are gonna mark it lower. We're just gonna trail it, right? Just gonna trail it, move to lower some more, right? We're gonna trail it some more. Did we hit? No, we didn't. And look at it, it's already 10:30, right? So we didn't have a setup. But what did it do? It went to the 0.5. I mean, you can take it from the 0.5, but I would suggest not to, because most of the time 705 and 0.59 is where the price loves to go down, right? Yeah, and your RR is going to be big. So that is something that I wouldn't, want to take. Okay, cool. So since we didn't get a setup by 10:30, let's look at the previous day. Honestly, it's been long since I used this strategy. Alright, cool. 9 o'clock again. If this video is long, I'm trying to help you guys, so stay and watch, Alright, cool. So 9 o'clock. Do I have swing lows? Yes, I have a swing low here. I have a swing low here. I have a swing low here. I have a swing high. Nope, I don't. That's like equal high. I mean, you can count that if you want, but I'm not going to. I have a swing high here. I have a swing high here. So let's see. Wow. I mean, if we counted that. Okay, wait. I'm not gonna be lazy. I'm gonna go and look at it properly. Did we tap? Okay, that's a relatively equal high actually. So I mean, it's up to you. If you want to use it, you can use it, but let me just show you with this example if you used equal highs, right? Because it's still a liquidity point. So what do you see, right? It's swept swing high, swing low, so market structure shift would be here. Cool. Let's see a break of structure. Do we have a break of structure? Cool, we had a break of structure to the top side, right? So high, what am I talking about? A low and a high. High, low, high. Okay, wait. Our market structure shift remains the same. Cool. But I don't think we would get with this kind of move though. Oof. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, I'll show you why I said I love it. Okay, since we swept this, let me just clear out the charts a bit, right? Nah, I'm just gonna keep that first. Okay, so, right? Look at this. We went lower, right? So what do we do when the price goes lower? We trail it. All right. So we're trailing it, and trailing it. Cool. And it dropped lower. Nice. And we're trailing it some more, right? What happens to our TP point right here? It becomes like bigger and bigger, but still 4.3, so I'm fine with it, right? But it's big, correct? So you can either put your first entry could be at the 0.59, right? And then you can aim all the way down here for minus 0.25, whatever, right? That's totally up to you. But just don't be greedy. Aim for 1:2, 1:3. Try to get off the market. Things like that. Let's see what happens. Bam, we got tapped in, right? So let's say your first entry was here, and I said the second entry was at 0.705, right? Same stop loss, right? Same TP. So in one trade you're gonna get 1:3. One trade you're gonna get 1:2. All right, cool. Let's see what happens. And bam, you just made 5%. And if you are trading 2% per trade on your forex whatever, right, you are going to get like, I mean, you're going to pass the account. Your face one, you're going to pass it. But just out of curiosity, I want to see where does the price go after this. Look at that. I honestly want to see it, like, go all the way here. I want to see if it does though. Look at that. That's literally top taking. Literally, man. Literally. But don't be this greedy, man. Because not every time you're going to get. I mean, you are, but with market these days, it's just. Look at that. 1:6. 1:8. Right? I'm going to go to NQ now. Right? I'm just going to go to a random date and going to test this out. I can't go too far back because I can't drop to the 1 minute. But let's just see. 26, 20. Okay, let's just go back some more random date. Okay, what did I click? Friday. Damn, I hate trading Fridays, but alright, cool. Let's see. It's gonna open 1 minute at a time. Alright. Oh, not yet. Oh. Let's go back one candle. 45 to 9. Alright, cool. Let's mark our highs. Whoa, swing is so far apart. Okay. Now let's. Oh, I marked it on the 15th. My bad. Swing high there, swing low here. There are swing lows here and here. Just swing low. Wait, is this a swing low? I hate it when the wicks are too small. Yeah, it is a swing low. Okay, cool. Marked it. Now let's see what happens. Damn, that's huge. Okay, you know what? Since we had this, I'm gonna mark this and I'm gonna delete this. Too fast. Alright. 1 minute. Let's go. Market structure shift so far, but okay, so our market structure shift would most likely be here. Let's see what happens. That's just a sweep. That is not a body closure, so I'm gonna wait. Alright, now we got a body closure, but I don't think it's gonna come up all the way there. Let's see. Oh, it did. Cool. But it's after 10:30 though. Damn, we can't trade it because it's after 10:30. So let me find another trade for you guys and then we will end this video off. Alright. Yesterday 10:30. I mean, it is not yesterday. It's Wednesday 20th, right? Yeah, why is the time jumping though? Okay. Wednesday 20th. Let's go. Same thing again. Swing high there. Ooh, nice. We have a swing low here. Ooh, that's a nice sweep. Right. I hope it goes down lower, man, because I don't like the market structure shift. It's all the way up here. Alright, cool. We have a new market structure shift, a high, high, low. This is the highest point before it broke the low, so that's our market structure shift. Let's see. Cool, we have a new market structure shift because a new high was created before breaking the low. Alright, now let's see if we get. Nah, this was a losing trade then. Look at that. Right, we had a market structure shift. TP would have been here. Take profit, blah blah blah, and we would have lost. Alright, cool. This is a losing trade. Now let's see if we have a ticker. Cool, we have a new market structure shift, so let's try that again. So if you guys are wondering where is that market structure shift, this, right? Because it went lower, right? It gave us a fake market structure shift. It went lower, it broke this. Maybe let me change this to red so it's easier for you guys to see, right? So I had a market structure shift there. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this was a choppy ass day, man. Look at it. Like we would have entered here, right? Stops here, maybe TP at here, 1:2, right? It hit our stop loss and then it went up. Cool, so this was a losing day. So we like lost 2%. Let's go one more day behind. Where's my 9 o'clock? Is this my 9? Yeah, this is my 9. Okay. Same thing, right? Mark the lows, mark the highs. Do you have any more lows? I mean, obviously we got more lows below, but I'm not gonna mark it. Need a sweep. Okay, we got a sweep to the top. Oops. Pressed it too much. Okay, we got a sweep to the top, right? Remember, we don't need any bias. We got a sweep to the top. You can even add confluences like, oh, it's reacting off a fair value gap, but we don't really need it. Okay, sweep to the top. What's the next step? Right, market structure shift. Do we have a market? Whoa. Chill, bruh. Okay, we have a market structure shift. So what do? Wait, before that, market structure shift was here. Right, cool. What do? Mark the fib to the lowest point. Look at that. Right, the high or the low, which was created first? Let me need to see this. Cool. The low was created first, right? So at this point, you wouldn't have marked or trailed your low yet. You would still be here because you need the candle to close to mark the trail, right? But either ways, right? First entry would have been here. So I usually risk about 300 per trade. So as you saw the next day, right, we lost about 600. Cool. So this is where I would enter the trades and all that. Cool. So my first TP would be at these lows that I marked here. Maybe my second TP would have been at the -1, but I think this is fine because this is already giving me like 1:3 and 1:4. So that's like 300 times 7, right? Let's see. We are in our first trade, by the way. Haven't hit full TP. Alright, we didn't get an entry at our second point. Oh, we actually did. Whoa, okay, cool. So I'm not gonna count the second trade because that wouldn't have been a trade that I would have wanted to take, right? But this would have been the first trade that I was taking because right as we went to our minus 0.25, right, I would have gone break even, right? Or even the 0.4 whatever. Wait. 0.14, right? I would have gone break even, right? So this would have been avoided, but if you look at it, right, both trades actually got triggered and hit. The second trade, yeah, it came back and then hit, right? We literally top and bottom take this. So you made like 900, lost 600 the previous day. that's cool, but you're gonna win more trades, right, every time that you take a trade like that. So yeah guys, that's about it for the trade. Or maybe one for the final setup, I can show you a goal setup. I believe it happened yesterday, right? I know this video is long, just bear with me. I'm trying to get as much example as I can to you guys. So yeah, let me see this. I think it was a goal. Was it a goal? I think it was a goal example. It happened like literally yesterday. Okay, so we have a swing here, swing here. This was a swing low. Cool. Look at that. We had a sweep, right? We even have a sweep. Whoa. Okay, let me mark this. We have a sweep there, no? Where's the highest point? Yeah, we had a sweep here. Let's look at this. Now, what do I need? I need a... There's a break of structure. This is a market structure shift. Whoa. Wait, I don't have a market structure shift. Market structure shift is like all the way here. Hopefully it goes higher though. Do we go higher? Okay, cool. We don't go higher, right? This was the market structure shift. Nice. Let's let it play out. Let's see what happens. No, but I remember we had a setup yesterday. Wait, I did something wrong. Let me go back again. What did I miss? I missed something. I for sure missed something. Oh, okay. My bad. It was on... Wait. Oh, okay. That means I saw it wrongly. But yeah, okay. So we didn't have a setup, but what I saw yesterday, I'm just going to show you what I saw yesterday, right? When this happened, right, I saw this point right here as a market structure shift, but I saw wrongly. That's on me, right? Because there's no swing low for me to point a market structure shift. So when this happened, right, what I did was I actually marked the high to the low, and as you can see, it tapped our 0.59, right? So my stop loss was a little bit higher than this, right? And my TP was all the way down at here, right? But obviously I didn't hold for 1:7. I just hold till the -2. And let's see what happens, right? We got tapped in. I go and break even somewhere around here, and we hit full TP. That's like 300 times 7, right? So this is the strategy that I've been using for months and months and years, right? All my other models came up, right, from this core concept. So you guys can use this, test it out, right? This is literally top and bottom ticking, right? Yeah, that's about it. I would like to thank God for showing me this strategy when I needed it the most, because without this strategy, no models would have came up from me. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys found some value in this video. Hope you guys use it, and peace out.